what comes as a possible escalation of the NRAI versus restaurant battle. Zomato has allowed existing and new Zomato Gold members to use Gold for home delivery orders. Now, NRAI has gone ahead and slammed the move. They said that Zomato Gold in its current form is an unacceptable proposition. To discuss this development, we're now joined by Anurag Katriar, who's the president of NRAI. Good to have you on board. Do you think that, Anurag, to a great extent, this move is another instance of Zomato just changing the goalpost?
Thank you for having me here, first of all. Oh yeah, it is 100% a case of changing goalpost. It's 100%. Initially Gold was started as an elite program meant for few restaurants by invite only. Then it became a mass program. It was initially started to promote dining and culture. Now they have extended it to the delivery. So essentially now what Zomato Gold has become, it's a simple, deep discounting module which works across restaurants, dine-in as well as deliveries. So yes, it is like several changing goalposts, even not only for restaurants. If you look at now, it is a changing goalpost for consumers as well. Earlier they had multiple unlocks in a day. Now it is restricted to a single unlock in a day, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it is becoming a very intriguing case of changing goalposts.
A long-standing battle. It's rather bitter between both of the parties. I just wanted to get in your take. So from NRAI's stance, it is that you steadfast believe that the Zomato Gold in the current form is absolutely not acceptable, even in the dine-in or in the delivery segment, correct?
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. We absolutely are against any of these deep discounting. You look at it, when the logout movement started, it was not against Zomato. It was against deep discounting, and there were several aggregators in the business. But today, several of them have come back in. They have negotiated, they have tweaked their program, they have tweaked the technology. Dine Out is back, so is Nearby, so is Magic Pin and Gourmet Passport, and so on and so forth. Zomato is isolated on that one, pretty much. They choose to peddle this gold because of the reasons best known to them, or maybe people like you are aware why they are doing it. But yeah, it is currently absolutely unacceptable.
A message to the restaurants, to the cloud kitchen entrepreneurs as of now with what Zomato has pulled out?
All I would say is, guys, come on, believe in your own product, believe in your quality, believe in your experience. Absolutely do not get into this discount driven gimmicks. They don't take your business anywhere. There is no evidence in the history of restaurant industry or any industry that discounts can build an industry. It is absolutely the wrong thing to say that discounts can build industries. It cannot. If so was the case, restaurants would not have been shutting down. These aggregators would have been making money. Somebody should have benefited from this. In fact, if you take it further, even the government tax mop-up is low because of the year-round discounts that these guys are peddling. So who is benefiting in all this? I don't know. Nobody benefits. And if you look at the current lineup they have given on the Zomato Gold on delivery, I was having a very cursory look. I mean, honestly, it doesn't look like they're restaurant partners. There are mostly cloud kitchen partners who probably had signed under some whatever. They may have their own compulsions. They have done it. But I think soon they will realize that there is no money to be made in Zomato Gold on delivery. In fact, it is far more dangerous than dine-in. Because in dine-in space, what happens, if somebody has walked into you, he has the gold gives him 1 + 1 or 2 + 2, you still have an opportunity to upsell and make sure that your average billing goes up. In the delivery, you have no such things. Somebody will go place an order for 300 and he will get another dish worth 300 for free. How does it benefit a restaurant or a cloud kitchen? I find it hard to deliver unless Zomato has a different maths for it.
I get your point, but Anurag, just quoting from a report from Redseer, that's a Bengaluru-based research firm, and they say that there has been a 20% decline in bill volumes for partners after they have logged out of Zomato Gold program. That the Gold partners have witnessed an over 35% growth in bill volumes after they partnered with Zomato Gold, and the weekday growth as well has been marginally better than the weekend growth. Give me some clarity as to what you're making of these numbers.
Okay, first of all, let me clarify that as NRAI, I don't take any cognizance of this report that Redseer has so-called circulated. Zomato sent it to us saying that Redseer had done this. I'm very keen to know, who commissioned them? What is the sample size? There are so many unwritten things. If I don't know if you had a chance to look at the report. If you read the report, you will realize that it is full of innuendos. It is full of, imaginations. There is nothing solid out there. What is the sample size, for example? Where do you see a report, a market survey report, which doesn't talk of sample size? When it uses words like, this validates Zomato point of view. Which report comes like that? I don't take any cognizance of that. I know we have had enough talk with the people in the fraternity. Nobody has benefited. If they were benefiting, why would be they so against Zomato Gold? If there is something that is benefiting me, why would I be against that? And look at a clear arithmetic. Say if I sell a dish for $100 and my input cost is $30, which means my contribution margin is 70 rupees. Now I'm giving 2 dishes for the same. Contribution margin comes down to $40 because now it's 30 into 2, which means even if I do 1.5x business, I am not even reaching the par after working double, producing double. And who says that if it goes by 20%,
Anurag,
where is it helping any restaurant?
I'm not taking sides here, but just going by what Redseer has said, they have the Zomato Gold Effective Assessment. They've conducted this in the month of September. It's across the current Gold members, the non-members, and the Gold restaurant partners and non-partners. Apart from this, the restaurant bills as well with Zomato unlocks were also analyzed for this. And according to these findings, 90% of the Gold members try out new restaurants because of the Zomato Gold program, and that they dine out 50% more than the non-Gold members.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not name the companies, but about 7 of us, big companies, we have done our own analytics, and it is absolutely going against the findings of Redseer. So unless Redseer is willing to come out clean with everything, who are the restaurants they spoke to, what is the sample size, you pick up 10 random restaurant place phone calls and you do it, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not talking about taking side. I have all the respect for Redseer, but unless the report is backed by every data, I don't buy it. I don't take cognizance of that report. I have the real data from the restaurants. I would rather trust them.
Okay, so give me a sense as to, as of now, how many restaurants are on board with this initiative?
With which initiative? The logout?
Yeah, the logout.
The logout?
Yes. That's
so
right.
About 3,000 restaurants are out of it, 2,500, 3,000. Okay. Which is out of 6,000 people. That's 50%. Now, who are left behind, many of them are serving notice as we speak. And it is a 45-day notice. We started this roughly 15th August. So towards, in another few weeks, you will have lots more people logging out of it. Look at the list of 13,000 people that they have said who are on the Zomato Gold on delivery. I'm in the trade for almost 3 decades. I have not even heard names of most of them. They are probably cloud kitchens. They are not restaurants. And I'm not taking away anything from the cloud kitchens. They are doing a fabulous job in promoting the eating out culture. But it is the quality of the people you're talking about, and I don't know how much of it is true or false. We still don't have data. But 13,000 people on the Gold. I have looked at 6-7 neighborhoods in Mumbai where we have large concentration of restaurants. I barely find a restaurant that I know, and I know the restaurants in Mumbai pretty well.
Imagine. Okay, Anurag, so what's the way forward from here? It's been a long drawn out battle. What does NRAI propose to do now?
No, nothing. I mean, we are working with other aggregators, both on delivery and dine-in space. Dine-in is pretty much sorted now. In delivery also, we are making good progress on the 8-point charter that we had put to all the aggregators. And now it is, I mean, it's a free market economy. I mean, Zomato is free to launch what it wants to launch, and that is Gold. Now, how Gold progresses is for everyone to see, only future knows it. As far as we are concerned, we will explore everything, whether it is taking a legal opinion on whether this kind of discounting can work or not. I don't know. I'm just talking. We are talking internally, and we are very clear. The support on logout is absolutely well-rounded across the country, and the Zomato Gold on delivery has not caught anybody's fancy. Absolutely not.
Okay, on that note, we'll let you go, Anurag. Pleasure chatting with you. Thanks much for joining in with your side of the story when it comes to Zomato and the very bitter battle that's being fought out with NRAI and the restaurants.